Zento with Esports Heaven, and I have here with me Febiven. Now, you guys just beat Team Liquid, and during the draft phase, many people were kind of wondering why TL didn't pick Kai'Sa, and instead they picked Ezreal. And then you, of course, got your Swain pick again. So what is it about Swain that kind of draws you to that champion? Like, what's your affinity to that champion?
Well, Swain is just really strong. Like his laning phase is not strong, but like his fighting and team fighting is just really overpowered. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I pick it? You know, like it's really strong and they leave it open, so I just played it.
Okay. So Pobelter played Yasuo against you, and I don't know if you've heard about his MSI performance with Yasuo, but he was pretty criticized on that pick. Are you comfortable with playing Yasuo in this kind of meta? Like, what do you think the challenges are with playing that type of champion?
I think it's good, but it's like a kind of a unique champion with a unique playstyle. I feel like you have to, I know that you have to snowball the laning phase, because if you go out of laning phase 0-0-0, then you're just not gonna do anything because you're just a potato, you know, in team fights. And yeah, they had the chance to snowball, like he was winning his lane, which he should be, because they had like Trundle also, but they couldn't really force anything on me, and I didn't get really behind, and then I just farmed up, and there was no way they could fight us, so they just ran away. So I didn't really do anything in the game, but if they would come into us, then I would just kill everyone. So
okay. So a lot of the team comps have been kind of centered around the jungler, whether it be a funnel comp or whether it be countering a funnel comp, and just dictating where you want to have pressure around the map based upon what the enemy is doing, you know, specifically with like a funnel comp. And previously you've had Korean junglers like, say, Reignover on your team, although he has really good English, you know, from the beginning anyways. So now you have Lyra as your jungler. So how has it been trying to communicate with him? Do you guys have any like kind of problems, or what are the tribulations in setting up a communication with a jungler, especially when English isn't their first language?
Yeah, it's really hard. I think, well, my communication is also like not the clearest, or like I don't really have the best communication I could give to my jungler, and neither does he. Like, he talks very little, and when he says something, sometimes I just don't understand what he means, because it's like either it's not a full sentence or it's just something, yeah, there's something I don't understand, and then we end up doing both, like, different things. And sometimes there's also a situation where we don't talk and then we do things wrong. So those are the times where we have to talk, but there's also times where we don't even talk and then we just do really well. So it just comes down to being on the same page, and we're always trying to do that and work on that. So yeah, it's hard, but we're both really good players, so we can figure it out.
Okay, so switching tones, I guess. You aren't going to Rift Rivals, RIP, but there will be a lot of EU teams in LA. So do you have any plans, maybe meeting up with some old teammates from like Fnatic, or how's your relationship with a lot of the EU players just in general? Do you still talk with some people over there?
Yeah, I do talk to people sometimes. Sometimes speak to Rekkles and Perkz, but that's it. I don't really have any plans. I think I'm just gonna let them focus on the tournament, and then I'm not gonna, like, if they wanna hang out, they can ask me, but I'm not gonna like disturb them, and like I don't know what is your schedule like, so I could reach out and maybe, you know, grab some food with them, have a chat, but we've been catching up on the internet anyways. So, but yeah, it would be nice to see them again.
So I feel like a lot of fans maybe might have a misconception about relationships of players to players, and how there's been a lot of players that have moved across teams, and so maybe you just don't have the free time, especially because League takes so much time out of your entire day. And not only that, but if you move regions too, it's even harder to keep those old connections. So is it difficult picking back up kind of where you left off with maybe some old teammates or such whenever you meet them again?
Yeah, it's really easy. Like, if you play in a team with a guy that you liked and enjoying your time with, then it just feels like you came back at this, like, it doesn't feel like there has been time in between, you know. So if I would meet like Rekkles now or even Perkz, I haven't played with him, but like we're good buddies, you know, and we like to hang out. So it's really easy.
Okay, cool. Well, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the fans here?
Yeah, I guess. Thank you for all the supporters. I think we're growing our community, the Clutch Gaming community, and we're gonna try our best to keep winning and do better than last split, because last split was good, but it wasn't like the best we could get. So yeah, we are gonna need all the support, and yeah, that's all.
All right, well, this has been Azento and Febiven, and thanks for the interview, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.